Ladies and gentlemen, Geri Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do,
Just what to do, just what to do.
if what you're feeling is really true,
Is it really true? Is it really true?
just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geri Petito Show. Guys, everyone and anyone who knows me knows I am the author of I'm Not an Addict, I'm Just an Ass. I'd rather be a smartass than a dumbass. Because, guys, 32 years ago I was a dumbass, but today, 32 years later, I can honestly say now through the grace of God, I'm a smartass. Yes, the word ass is in the Bible at least 40 times, and it means donkey, and that's what I was. I'm saying all that to say this. We've all had the roughest few years of our lives, right? All over the world, not just here. And unfortunately, too many didn't make it, and a lot through addiction. And a lot of friends and family members of mine as well. So I'm a nutritional health coach. I'm also a recovery coach. All my services to you are free. Please know someone is listening. If you think my book can help someone, because I do, you can go right to Simon & Schuster's bookstore, Archway Publishing, BAM, Amazon, Barnes & Noble. You can go to my website, www.geripetito.com, and please subscribe to the Geri Petito Show YouTube channel. A lot of cool stuff is there. And guys, listen, if you truly, truly, truly cannot afford my book, please reach out to me about that as well. I'm here to help you. Now, I would like to thank a few of my sponsors before introducing my incredible guests. First and foremost, Paula Ann from Ablaze Entertainment and Freedom Rings Festival, helping survivors of human trafficking to live a life of normalcy. Okay, she's updating her website right now, but it is www.freedomringsfestival.com. And what they're doing is incredible, so check them out. And the Geri Petito Show is also one of their sponsors. I would like to give a shout out to Michael Zanman, singer, entertainer, performer, www.mzanman.com. The guy is off the charts. He's a ridiculous entertainer and a great friend of mine. Okay? Michael D'Amore, singer, songwriter, performer, entertainer, www.michaeldamore.com. And everyone who knows me knows I'm a huge Elvis fan. I like to think I'm the biggest one, right? We all do. And I always say, Elvis is here, and guess what? Michael's right under him. That's how good this guy is, so please check him out. John Monforto, the man of many faces. I actually gave him that title. Singer, actor, celebrity impersonator, and tribute artist. And here's the cool thing. A former Philadelphia mayor gave him the title of the official Philadelphia Rocky impersonator. He does probably 30 to 40, and the Italian and me, my two favorites that he does is Rocky and The Godfather. His website, www.johnmonforto.com, and certainly last but not least, John Bishop, a.k.a. Johnny B. Singer, songwriter, host of the Entertainment Luncheon South, a nonprofit network created for the creative. Go on his Facebook group page, Entertainment Luncheon South, partner in the Joey D and Johnny B Rockin' Oldies Band, his Facebook group page, Johnny D, Johnny B Rockin' Oldies Band. So guys, everyone here knows that luncheon and knows them, okay? What I do want to say about Johnny B and his wife Flinny is, first of all, a big thank you, right, to them for doing what they're doing. That's how we all met, right, okay, that we got connected. And the other thing is this. They go above and beyond. They promote everyone. They don't make a penny doing this, guys. They promote everyone. And you know what? We need to start doing that as well and give back, all right? We're all in this together. There's no competition here, all right? Now, I want to introduce my two incredible superstar guests, especially this guy right here. He's a legend right here, okay? I'm going to introduce him first, and then I'm going to give him the honor of introducing this gorgeous, hot, yes, I could say it, gorgeous, hot young man over here whose voice is off the charts, and he gets it from him because he's his grandson. So, Bobby Fischetti, say hello to everybody out there.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure for me to be here, and it's a pleasure for this beautiful young lady to invite us here. And you'd say Johnny B, and I'll tell you, the man is a gentleman. His wife, Lynn, I won the 50-50
Yeah,
3 times.
I heard. Rumor has it.
Yeah. So I went to give her money, like to donate, stuff like that. She goes, no. She says, whoever wins the 50-50 gets all the money. They split it. I wanted to make a donation, you know. She said, no. Everything, we don't make no money here. So this is why we patronize the luncheon.
That's right.
We patronize Johnny B. We patronize the Z-Man.
That's right, Sandman, baby.
So, you know, in this industry, I'm 74 years old. So in this industry, thank God my pipes are still good, and I can contribute. I can give back. That's one of my biggest things now, is to give back, because I believe God up there has got me here for a reason.
You didn't offer me any of it. I would have taken it.
Well, you.
I mean, I would have given it to him.
I usually do.
I want to give you the honors of introducing this amazing young man. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, this young man, he's 21 years old. I got underwear older than him. That's the truth. And we started to sing together only a few years ago. We were at Loretta Winery. I came up to do a certain number. I called Max up to do the number with me, which we are going to do later. And he had no idea. But it went over so well that the winery invited us back the following week. With all that said and done, he's a remarkable entertainer, a great singer. He's going to go to America's Got Talent.
AGT?
Yeah.
It's in talks, yeah.
Yeah, it's in talks. He's going to go to February soon.
Yeah. We're working towards it.
This young man here, I can't say enough to him. My love for him is unbelievable. I'm glad some of my traits he's got it all. He's got the package. He's got the looks. He's got the swagger. The skinny bastard.
Love it.
But that's what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce my grandson, Mr. Max Valentino.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? And thank you so much for the great introduction, Gramps, and thank you for everything you've bestowed upon me.
My pleasure.
Hey, I want to say it's an honor and a privilege to be here today. We did meet at the luncheon.
That's right.
Such a friendly, it was great meeting you and talking to you, and and then we started talking about all this, and you were like, hey, listen, come on the show, and I'm like, hey, I'm all for it. And Gramps was like, hey, we're all for it. And if he's for it, I'm for it.
There you go.
Hey, here we are.
So, all right, Max, I'm going to give you the opportunity first to talk a little bit about your grandfather. Tell everybody a little bit about him.
Let me tell you, this guy is such a multi-talented gentleman, and he has so much love to give to this world. He sings like nobody's business, let me tell you. His voice, he said his pipes are good. No, his pipes aren't just good, they're great.
That's right.
Let me tell you.
That's right.
He's a fantastic cook. He's a fantastic baker. He's a gentleman. He's got the heart of gold, heart of a lion. I was about to say the heart of a gold. That wouldn't really make much sense. But he really is such an all-around great guy. He's got so much to offer to this world. And, like he said, God has a reason for him to be here. That's his reason. He's sharing his gift with the world and, with everybody who loves him. And he's got a lot of people who love him.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So now, Bobby,
Yes.
I want you to take the mic, and I want you to tell everybody a little bit about your journey. But wait, before you do that, did we get a visitor from the Don?
Yes, I want to thank you for having me here today to celebrate. What do we celebrate?
It's the day of your daughter's wedding, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. But we came here from across the water, Staten Island, and we're going to sing some songs for you. But I don't know, Don Corleone, myself, we've been here forever. Don Brazzini, I want to thank you for organizing this meeting. And I want to tell you a little bit about my journey. I started many, many moons ago, years, growing up in East New York, Brooklyn. I'm very proud of that neighborhood. I got friends there that I still keep in touch with over 60 some odd years. My journey started there as a singer. I was shining shoes, 10 cents a shine, on a corner on New Lutz Avenue in Livonia. And I would shine shoes for the wise guys. And that's why I got this way. And from there, we used to sing in the hallways, just sing on the corners, doo-wop, so forth and so on. Then as I got older, 10 years, 12 years into the 50s, into the early 60s, then I discovered not only the doo-wop and Dion, but then I found the pop singers, Mr. Martin, Frank Sinatra, Perry Como. And these guys, I sing their music from the heart. Engelbert Humperdinck. There's an array of singers that I do, the songs that I do. And from that, going through the years in East New York and then going into living in Canarsie, which was another nice neighborhood then. You know, if you ever wanted your car taken apart, just take it around the corner. You know, I got a friend with the golden hammer. He'll do it for you. Don't worry about it. Then we went to, I went from Canarsie, I moved to Staten Island. Staten, Italy, actually. But I had a great life. 31 years I lived on Staten Island. I drove a school bus 31 years for Atlantic Express.
Wow.
31 years I drove a school bus. I retired. Now I retired. I want to have some fun. Like I said, I want to give back. Like I said, it wasn't an easy life. I'm not going to lie, especially coming up in the ranks from a little boy coming in, because back then nobody had money.
Okay.
Nobody had money,
Okay.
and you had to make a living. You had to do what you had to do. You know, who was selling papers? Who was picking up bottles? Who was shining shoes? You know, then going into junior high school, grade school, singing in the hallways, trying to find that sound, which was very important, especially back then. But as I got older, I got a little more mature with my voice and everything. And I started singing bars, semi-nightclubs. You know, I got to meet the great Johnny Maestro in the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
down
jealous.
at the Coconut Grove in Canarsie. I made a hamburger. I was slinging hash there. I was slinging food there. And they came in. They were performing there that night. And he says, "Can I get a burger?" So he came in, had a cowboy hat on.
Did
Sure.
you know right away who he was?
I knew who he was,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I made him special burgers.
Did you like say, "Can I have an autograph or a photo"? Oh, well, you don't have cameras back then now
No.
with you, right?
Yeah, we didn't have anything back then. But the fact remains, Johnny was a very solitude person.
Okay.
You know, he'd hardly talk to anybody. You know, he would maybe go, if he wasn't on, he'd go off, read a book. He was never that sociable, but his voice will never be duplicated. I also met Buddy Rich,
Okay.
one of the most fantastic drummers there ever was. I met him also there performing. So I met Lou Monte, one of my
come on.
favorites. One of my favorites, Lou Monte. You know, hey, Mr. Columbus,
sure,
turning the
come
ship
on.
around. No, you know. And I met a lot of people. She just passed away, 99 years old, Trixie.
Oh yes, I saw that.
I met
The
her.
honeymooners.
I met her at Jekyll and Hyde's many years ago, when my friend Anthony Wilkinson was putting on a play in Manhattan. And we went to Jekyll and Hyde's, and she walks in with Michael Lamante, I think it was. Now, I sang with Michael Lamante, and he said, we got to sing again together. It's going back then. When I first saw her, I screamed, "Trixie!"
I would have screamed it too.
You know, and I
Right?
felt it was such an honor to meet these people. And then like I said, I kicked around a lot. I knocked around in bars, saloons. I'll tell you a quick story. This story is going to take 2 seconds. I go to this place with my cousin, and it's called the Gemini Lounge. Now, if anybody knows Canarsie, knows the Gemini Lounge. So now I'm sitting at the bar and I'm singing. And the guy at the end says to me, "Hey, you know, you got a nice voice. And maybe I can put you, play an instrument? Maybe I can put you up here. You can entertain." I said, "No, I'm sorry, I don't." "Nah, too bad." My cousin comes out, he done his business. I go, "Oh,
I says, that guy at the end of the bar wanted to give me a job. He says, you know who that guy was? I don't know. It was Roy DeMeo.
Get the frick out.
Was Roy DeMeo. I met him many years ago. So, your life, and there's another thing you talk about. Growing up in Canarsie, there are crossroads. There's paths to take. I like to sleep at night. I don't want to look over my shoulder. And these guys, I had cousins. They all were doing their business. So they left. I went to the right. I got married. I raised 2 kids, 3 grandchildren. Now I'm here today on this beautiful show. Like I said, she says Petito, I say potato. It's a matter of choice.
I love you. So I want, first of all, we'll get back to you. I want to introduce this guy to my left here. This is Doc G, the original owner of Hamilton Radio. And I'll let him talk in a minute, but we also have the other producer here, Ruben. He's in the back. He's our tech guy. And gosh, what would we do without him, right?
We love him.
Tell everybody when you started Hamilton Radio and where.
I started Hamilton Radio back in the early 90s for my daughters because I wanted them to know Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, Dean Martin, all the great big bands and the great music back then because they were just listening to Disney. And I'm like, I got to do something. I got to put a radio station out there where everybody knows everything and play great artists like your grandson, Max. What an incredible talent, great voice, nothing but love for this guy. And I can understand, with you too, Bobby, the amazing talent that you have. It went right to him.
It did. It did.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for letting me be here.
Oh, come on, stop it.
It's a pleasure.
First of all, I always say I was born too late. Okay? I'm going to be 63. This guy and I are pretty close in
Yeah,
age.
62.
And
June.
I always say that all the songs, I'm an oldies Elvis doo-wop girl, right? I would be in that poodle skirt, the blue suede shoes, the ponytail, okay? I would be in the black leather jacket, though, baby. Heck yeah. I love it all. And all the incredible songs that came out in 61, 62. I was like, this is unbelievable. So I love my rock, too. Led Zeppelin, right? Pink Floyd. You can't take that out of me, but this is my music. Now, I have a question for you, and then we're going to get to your grandson. You talked about singing on the street corners, all right? I wish, man, I could have been part of that, with the boys singing on the street corner, not me singing, you know what I mean, honey?
That was an era.
How was that? Get a little closer, baby.
That was an era when you got 3 or 4 guys to harmonize under a street lamp. And if you know the Bronx Tale, you see the gentleman singing underneath the street lamp. That's the way it was. We found a place. We go sing we had a park. In New Lots Avenue, and we used to go in there. We used to have a nice sound in there. We go. At that time, the houses they had these stairs that went down this way, and you could sing like it was like a hall. It was actually like a studio, and you had such a great sound. And that's what you were looking. You go in the stairwell in school, or the bathroom.
Right?
You could find the sound that you were looking for. It's something that it's hard to explain unless you lived it. You know what I mean? I lived it.
I could picture it, honey.
And I'm sorry that Maxie wasn't around.
But he's living it now.
He's learning. Like I said, we came here today to show the radio audience the talent that this young man has.
Wait till you hear him.
And that's comes from me because
No, but listen, we agree, right, Max? I mean, come on.
This kid is he's going to go. Yeah, God willing, he'll someday. I hope to see his name up on Broadway lights. I really do.
So Max, take the mic, and then we're going to play a song, but then we're going to have you guys do live. No, don't take the mic.
I thought you meant take
Literally take the mic. See what I got to deal with here?
I'll take the mic, take a walk.
Okay? I love it. So Max, this is what I want to hear from you, okay? And I'm sure everybody else does. First of all, I love, love, love young singers that want to sing oldies and doo-wop.
Yep.
Okay, it's unbelievable. So I want you to just tell us a little bit about your journey and what made you start singing this music and whatever you want to say. Come on, let's hear it.
Well, you see, ever since I could talk, and I never shut up, so that's one thing.
Me neither.
I was around 2 years old, I was told my mother always wanted the best for me. She always, she taught me how to read at a very young age. She always had me doing those like hooked on phonics stuff when I was a kid. She's the best. But my family in general, they'd always put on, Sinatra. Every car ride we'd take, every time we go on vacation, Sinatra, Songs for Swingin' Lovers. It would always be that same CD too. Don't get me wrong. We got home, we pepper in a couple other CDs too. D. Martin, Bobby Darin, but it would always be Songs for Swingin' Lovers. And track 1 on that CD was "You Make Me Feel So Young" by Frank Sinatra.
Oh.
And when I I would always listen to it, and that was the first song I ever learned how to sing.
Wow.
And my mother, she went to Hofstra University for vocal education, theater, stuff like that. And she said, hey, when I got to middle school, she was like, hey, why don't you try out for the musical? And this was the show Guys and Dolls at the time.
Oh, I love that.
Now, don't get me wrong. I was gunning for Sky Masterson. I really wanted Sky Masterson. But, I was, sixth grade. Those roles always go to and don't get me wrong, the guy who played him was very talented. But those roles are always, hierarchy, So I got Harry the Horse.
I love this.
But they took me and they put me in the first song, Fugue for Tin Horns. I got the horse right here. Da, 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 da. I don't remember the lyrics now. It's too long ago. But, it's...
I got the horse right here. His name is Paul Revere.
And here's a guy that says if the weather's clear. Can do. And that was my start. And I was like, wow, I love this. Being on stage. And all throughout my middle school and high school career, I always did stay, theater, musical theater. My most recent role in theater was my senior year. I haven't really pursued it since, but I played Denny Zuko in Grease.
Oh, wow.
I could see that.
Yes.
And that was
Yes.
Yeah, that was an experience, let me tell you. It was actually the night of the opening night for the show. I was a 2020 graduate. So this is when the world, started taking a turn with all the things that happened. Tough time for everybody. It was 2 hours before the show goes up. Principal comes in, hey, Governor, shut it down. And that was 2 hours before the show goes up. So it was a limited audience. My mother and my brother came to see me. And ever since then, I took a little bit. I went through a rough patch here and there. I did what I had to do in the time that it was. But then, eventually I found myself again. And now, like I said, my grandfather, we were like, hey, why don't we start working together? And then ever since, we've been singing together. We've been going out. We've been having a great time. And I feel like I've really found my path.
I got to watch him. I got to take him home. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
He gets drunk and stuff like that.
But I have a question. So you're 21, correct?
Yes.
All right. So my grandson will be 23, and his love of music is a lot different than mine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? But I have a question. Other than oldies and doo-wop, right? Who else, did you love in the music industry?
Oh, I can listen to a lot of Queen. I love
Oh,
Queen.
okay, cool.
Me, I can listen to just about anything. I try to fit in here, and I try to, I don't like to be. Don't get me wrong. I'll get in some of my friends' cars sometimes, and I want to rip my eardrums out.
Yeah, me too. Go ahead.
Yeah, Queen. I love classic rock. I can listen to AC/DC, Queen,
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
right?
Yeah, I used to, when I hit the gym, I'd put on AC/DC, Back in Black.
Oh, cool.
With, but other than that, I'm trying to think. Like realistically, a lot of Broadway.
Okay. What'd you both think of Elvis? Come on.
Love Elvis.
I love Elvis.
Yeah, I love
Okay.
Elvis.
Amazing, right? Incredible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know. Excuse me. I never knew.
Get closer, baby. I know you're trying to be comfortable
Yeah,
here.
I'm sorry. I never knew that my father, may he rest in, was a big Elvis fan. I never
How
knew
did
it,
you not know that?
Because he never told me.
Who told you?
He did.
Eventually, you
Eventually.
mean.
I said, Dad, I never knew it.
He never listened to Elvis in the house? He wasn't a real fan. Dad, rest in peace. But what?
All I can tell you, when Elvis passed away, I said one day, I said, I love Elvis. Really? I said, oh, okay. I didn't know. No, there's a lot of things I didn't know about my father.
But that's so crazy. So
You know.
I'm going to share a little Elvis stuff with you. Since I was probably 5, they used to deliver the TV guides to New York. I lived in Long Island City, New York, and I would grab it, and my mother would tell me these stories and open it up because they always had his picture, and he had his movies every week. Mommy, 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 Elvis. And she would say, okay, you're going to watch Elvis. And weird things happened to me watching this guy. I was a kid. You can't help that, right? So listen, I loved it. Well, one day I'm on the schoolyard. I went to Catholic school, St. Mary's, and we were coming in from, playing out in the, playground. and I have my back to Sister Matilda, who is probably, to me, 6 feet tall, right? And I'm telling my friend Frances Ann, and she's still in my life, Frances Ann, my mommy let me watch Elvis yesterday, and the nun's tapping on my shoulder real hard. I almost cried. She goes, "You're going to hell for that." Imagine. So, listen, all I thought was, then it's probably going to be fun, right? But anyway, my Elvis, I never got to see him because I still have the ticket, and it's framed in my Elvis poker room because he died. I was 16 and a half when he died. And I had to get this guy I'm a poker player and all that, at a poker league, I was telling you guys, and had a pink and purple Elvis poker table made. And the guy down south that did the tops said, "Listen, you got to sign papers." I gave him my word, and he made it for me because of infringements, right? But I have it. And I got to interview Elvis Presley's nurse, Marion, who's still alive. She's in her 90s. I just spoke to her last week. She's doing great. I got to be interviewed by George Klein at Graceland. And I just interviewed Priscilla Presley's son, Navarone, this past year. And I got to interview a gentleman whose name is Elvis Aaron Presley Jr. The courts gave him his father's name. I have court documents on it. When I was asked a few years ago to interview him, I said, and his producer, she said, "Geri, do you want proof?" She sent me court documents. She sent me a letter from Graceland that went to the courts. His story is unbelievable, and he is his father. So check him out. Check him out, guys, okay?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So at least I feel like, thank you, God, I've had all these connections to Elvis if I couldn't, ever
that's
meet
fantastic.
him.
You talk
So-
about Elvis Presley. My cousin Teresa, when we lived in Canarsie, big Elvis. At that time, you had Dick Clark. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God, Everybody, 3:30, 4, well, you got to get in front of the television. Well, my Uncle Ralphie, may rest in peace, he did, hand-drawn, on a wall like that, a full-size picture of Elvis in his gold Lemaire suit.
Oh.
You got when he finished, I looked at it. It was right on over my cousin's bed. I don't know how the man was so much talent.
Amazing.
It was amazing, and you just look the whole thing, look up that whole thing over there. I said, "Wow."
I went to art school. I did a black and white of just Elvis's head and all, but I would love to see that.
It was unbelievable.
Amazing.
Unbelievable.
So, why don't we play one of your songs? We'll talk about that song, but then I think we'll have you guys do a little live concert for everybody,
Yeah,
right?
why not?
Absolutely.
Sure,
So why
absolutely.
don't we play one? Here we go, guys.
It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait. When I first saw you, with your smile so tender, my heart was captured, my soul surrendered. I spent a lifetime waiting for the right time. Now that you're near, this time is here at last. Oh, sole mio, più bella lei. Oh, sole mio, sta imbrogliando da te. Oh, sole mio, sta imbrogliando da te. Sta imbrogliando da te. Just like a willow, we would cry an ocean if we lost true love and sweet devotion.
Your lips excite me. Let your arms invite me. For who knows when we'll meet again this way. It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait. It's now or never. My love won't wait. It's now or never. My love won't wait. It's now or never. My love won't wait.
Come on, come on.
Way to go, Gramps. Way
Okay.
to go.
Amazing.
Thank you. And I'll be honest with you, I love that song because it's an Italian love song
That's
to
right.
begin with. And but we do. He does a lot of Elvis. I do a lot of Elvis too, but slow version stuff.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Listen, I love you more.
You know, we do. But like I said, we're very diverse in what we do.
Yep.
We do the same but different, and that's what makes us that's why they call us the generations. Two generations coming together, doing music that we love,
Yep.
and hoping that we're spreading the joy of people listening to us,
You are.
that they like what we do.
You are.
Really. And wait till you hear this young man sing.
So wait till you guys hear him. So what we're going to do now is give you a little free concert. How many songs we got that you're singing live? 3?
One, and the one,
Yeah.
and the
Oh,
duet.
combined. Yeah.
Come on, so 3.
Right.
Right? All right. So,
That matters to me.
yep, why don't we have you guys go up to the mics. We're going to give you a little short mini concert, okay, guys? Here we go. So you guys go up to the mics.
Jerry, I'm going to play one of the tracks while they
Okay,
switch
yep,
over.
yep. We're going to play a track while we switch over, guys, okay? Yes.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll. Perfect.
Hydration is key, real quick.
You ain't a hooping night.
Hey, it's the second best thing to Galliano.
You guys.
Bottle home for you. Yeah, we do.
You guys are so funny.
Take one fresh hand to the kid.
You know that guy?
Add one stolen night away. A one girl, a one boy, some grief, some joy, memories are living. Don't forget a small movie. Fold it lightly with a dream. Your lips and mine, 2 sips of wine. Memories are living. And then at the wedding bells, one house where lovers dwell. 3 little kids for the flavor. Stir carefully through the days. See how the flavor stays. These are the dreams we will savor. With his blessings from above. Serve it generously with love. One man, one wife, true love, through life, memories are living. Memories are
What a great entertainer. Unbelievable.
We're going to give you a mini concert right here.
Oh, okay.
All righty.
Max Valentino, Bobby Fischetti, grandfather and grandson, guys, right here on the Geri Petito Show and Hamilton Radio.
Are you ready to go?
I was born ready.
I got Clemenza waiting in the car. He wants to go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he wants to have some galamad.
Oh, we got to get rolling. Hey,
Yeah.
we don't want to make him wait.
Well, so you look like a Hollywood tonight. What'd you do? You been eating?
Well, you see, I bought a scarf.
Have you been eating?
Yeah, I've been
Look
eating.
at you. Look at you. I want you to eat.
I'm a 42 chest.
Spend time with your family.
As much as I can.
A man that doesn't spend time with his family can't be a man.
Yeah, I'm spending time with you, all right?
That's why you're a man.
Hey, you told me how to be. All right. So we're playing like song roulette? Like which one we starting with today?
Oh, I don't know.
Hey.
I guess.
And now the end is near, and so I pray to find good. My friend,
I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain.
I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. We did it our way.
Regrets, we had a few.
Hey, why don't you share with the class?
But then again, too few to mention.
We did what we had to do and saw it through without exemption.
We planned each charted course.
Charted those plane courses?
Yes, devil step along something like a highway. It's not a highway.
And more, much more than this, we did it our way. Yes, there were times.
How many times?
I'm sure you knew too many to count.
You got that right.
When I did all more than I could chew.
But through it all, when there was doubt,
What did you do?
we ate it up and spit it out.
Hell yeah, we did.
We faced it all, and we stood tall, and did it our way.
We've loved.
We still love it, ain't we?
Yeah, of course. Right? How you doing, baby?
Hey, sweetie. Got a
We've
girlfriend?
had a fill.
Got an old man you're looking to get rid of?
Our share of losing.
And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing.
Oh, do you know?
Yeah, something like that.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
To think we did all that, and may we say, oh no, not in a shy way.
Oh no,
Oh no, not us. We did it our way.
oh what is a man?
What has he got?
What has he got?
Take it, Gramps.
If not himself, then he has not.
To say the things he truly feels.
And not the word of one who kneels.
Let the record show. The generations took the blows and did it our way. Every time it
Yeah, every time we do it different. You know, we kibitz a lot. We have a lot of fun. We never
But-
rehearse.
we did it our way.
We do a lot of stuff. We do shows and everything a lot. We do a lot of comedy stuff, and it comes from the hip. He doesn't know what I'm going to say. I don't know
Trust
what
me,
he's
I
gonna
never
say.
know what he's going to say.
It all
Oh,
depends
man.
how he's attired, his shoes. I make fun of everything.
You want to hear a no-no? What is he going to do? Listen to him sing Quando Quando out live one of these nights.
But we have a great time together. We've been singing together a few years now, and the camaraderie and the chemistry. It works. It really does. And yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, we love every second of it. We really do. All right. Here we go. Which one? Round and round it goes.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
I'll do it, Blue.
Yeah, I'll go take a walk.
No, why?
No, you want me? Hang out?
No,
Okay.
you go.
Hey. I'll be here for emotional support.
There you go.
You got it. Hey, okay, my bad.
I don't know if I have my crutches.
I don't know
already.
how this works. Hey, you know.
Hey, come on.
Hey.
Larry Chance passed a little while ago. What a great singer. Yes, I only met him. Actually, I didn't meet him. He texted me. I did this song, and this is the God's truth. And he texted me. He says, "Bobby, it's one of the nicest versions of this song you ever heard." And when you hear something like that, that's a lot of accolade from a great talent. Great talent. So I'm going to do, I believe, memory of Larry Chance and a lot of other people.
Take it away, Gramps.
Somewhere above, there is a heaven. Somewhere above, there is a star. I believe for every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. I believe that somewhere in the darkest night, a candle glows. I believe for everyone who's gone astray, someone will come to show the way. I believe above the storm, the smallest prayer can still be heard. I believe that someone in that great somewhere hears every word. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know why I believe. You know, we live in the greatest country in the world, ladies and gentlemen. We're not perfect.
God knows that. But for the freedom that we have, I thank our armed forces, our veterans, past, present, and future, our fire department, our EMTs, our first responders. These people gave us the freedom that we enjoy. A lot of countries don't have this. They come here because of this freedom we have. And it's a shame because he's always looking after us. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know why I believe. Somewhere above there is a heaven. Somewhere above there is a star. Thank you so much.
Way to go, Gramps.
Thank you. Thank you. You want to do your song?
I guess so. Here we go.
You wait. I'm getting out of your way.
Oh, you can stay. Yeah,
Come, Maxie. All right, I'll stay.
I enjoy the company. Come on.
All right. You're going to go fast. You're going to hit me with your hips.
All right, all right, all right. Here we go.
Come on.
Here's a little something by Tony Bennett. Whenever you're ready, boss. Take it away. I know I'd go from rags to riches if you would only say you can. And though my pocket may be empty, I'd be a millionaire. My clothes may still be torn and tattered, but in my heart I'd be a king. Your love is all that ever matters. It's everything. So open your arms and you'll open the door to every treasure that I am hoping for. Hold me and kiss me and tell me you're mine nevermore. Must I forever be a beggar whose golden dreams will not come true? Or will I go from rags to riches? My fate is up to you. Must I forever be a beggar whose golden dreams will not come true? Or will I go from rags to riches? My fate is up to you. Thank you so much.
Guys, listen, we have this show live right now here at Hamilton Radio on the Geri Petito Show. It's on my Facebook page. We're going to continue there and play some of their songs now. Guys, incredible. Do me a favor, take a bow, sir. Come on, you got it. Take a bow.
Yeah, where can people find you guys?
There you go. Take a bow.
Where can people find you? What's your social network system?
Tell them.
Me, you can find me. We're working on stuff for us together.
That's it. I'm lost. Steve can find me.
He's off the grid. He doesn't like to be found. He's a hard man to find. Max Valentino-7 is my Instagram. MaxVal77 on TikTok. You can go to maxvalentino.com and find it all there. And yeah, that's where I reside.
Am I on this thing?
Oh, you're gonna be.
Guys, listen, go to the Facebook page now because that's what you're going to see. We are live on air in Hamilton Radio. Let's go. Come on back to your seats, men.
And they're live next week on iHeart, right?
Yes.
You guys are live next week
You're
on
going to be
iHeart
on
Radio as well.
iHeartRadio live. The audio of this.
Yes.
That's right, baby.
That's fantastic.
I don't mess around. We don't mess around at Hamilton Radio. Let's do it, guys. All right.
Anyway, so
Have a seat.
the old man's gonna get back here.
Yeah.
Now, I'm tired just watching him. Jeez. Every time he does it, every time he dances or he sings.
So now we're back. Ruben's going to switch us over.
You said a lunch.
She walks like an angel walks. She talks like an angel talks. And her hair, oh, it has a kind of curl. Oh, to my mind, she's my kind of girl. She's wise, like an angel's wise, with eyes like an angel's eyes. And a smile that's like a kind of pearl. Oh, to my mind, she's my kind of girl. Pretty little face, that face just knocks me off my feet. Oh, pretty little feet, she's really sweet enough to eat. Oh, she looks like an angel looks, and she cooks like an angel cooks. And a smile, oh, it has a kind of pearl. Yeah, to my mind, she's my kind of girl. Pretty little face, that face just knocks me off my feet. Oh, pretty little feet, she's really sweet enough to eat. Oh, she looks like an angel looks, and she cooks like an angel cooks. Oh, and my mind, oh, it's in a kind of world. Yeah, that's my girl. She's my kind of girl. And my heart, oh, it's full of joy, because she's told me that I'm a boy. That I'm a boy.
Oh, my gosh.
There you go, baby.
Amazing.
It's a D. Martin song that he loves. And, you know, she cooks like an angel cooks. On a Sunday morning, when I'm making my gravy, that's all I'm doing is singing. I'm singing all day long. I might have this on, this guy on. But that's what makes life. That's what makes my life. That's what gives me life.
The gravy?
The gravy. I make a good gravy.
No, the garlic.
But seriously, the music is what keeps me going, and I hope it'll keep my grandson going for an awful long time.
So I say this a lot when I interview singers and all. You know, music is innate in us, okay? Everyone is born with it. If you have a baby and you put a 6-month-old, 8-month-old baby in a bouncy, you turn music on, that baby starts to bounce, okay? We are born with this, all right? I've done a lot of shows at different nursing homes and facilities, right, bringing Singing Santas in as well. And we went into one that was very hard. It was one of the worst, and they couldn't even lift their heads, really. And they were in all these wheelchairs. The music started. I'm going around to them and going like this on their things. They're lifting their heads and trying to smile and grab my hands. Music does that. It keeps everybody alive and right inside. Like, that's what we need.
You're right. And when you do these nursing homes, when I do them, when I get called to do them, you know, and you watch the people, because you're singing songs that they remember.
That's right.
They sometimes, like she says, they sit there like they're listening.
They
They
are.
are listening
They
to
are.
you. I was at one way up in Jersey. A friend of mine called me to come help him. Sure. And a woman come over to me in a wheelchair. She grabbed my face.
Yeah.
And she says to me, thank you. She says, you got a gift. Thank you for coming. Now, this woman doesn't know me, but whatever song, we sing songs, and sometimes we do one specific song, and somebody come over to me. Oh, that was my father's favorite song, or that was my mother's favorite song. And, you know, and they just love it. And it just brings back memories, and which is good.
Yep.
And like I say, the people that are unfortunate in these places, you know, and you can just bring a little happiness.
That's right.
A smile.
That's right.
I bring a smile to your face. I think God says, hey, you did a good job today.
That's right.
That's the way I feel.
That's right. You know, my dad passed away from Alzheimer's, and I remember in the beginning when I was still able to take him out to get something to eat, right? He didn't really know me, but he knew he was supposed to know me.
Right.
I would play some of his Italian music, and he would smile and start, like, dancing.
Right.
You know, it's amazing, right?
No, it's true. You don't know what they got Alzheimer's. They make short-term memory, long-term, and you just hit that button,
That's right.
and they come to
It's
life.
amazing. So, young man. So, all right. So, you know, how you doing, baby? How you doing? So, you know, the music, and you were talking about like when you were young and a kid and listening to the music. I mean, no one had to tell you this is really cool music, and now, right? You just knew there was something inside of you, right?
Yeah, there's something really appreciated what I was hearing. That's a good
Yeah.
way to put it. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And I picked up on it. I picked up the mannerisms, the way they say. I try, you know, I don't call myself an impressionist, but I feel like I pull from a lot of different
You
artists.
do.
You know?
You do pull from a lot of different artists.
I take my, you know, the favorite traits of all the different artists I listen to, and I try to bring them on one sort of thing and make my own little,
That's right.
you know, gravy out of it, I guess.
Okay,
Like
there you
musical
go.
gravy. Let's put it
Musical
that way.
gravy. I love
know.
it. And you do well. You do
Good
it
music
well.
is good
Half a pinch
music,
of Dean,
right?
half a pinch of
Yeah.
Sinatra, maybe you know,
Yeah.
a punch of Tony Bennett. I don't
Right.
know.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Okay.
don't forget a little oregano Sammy Davis there. You know
Oh,
what
yeah,
I mean?
that too.
No, he's
Yeah.
so good.
So, all right. So, I'm going to put you both on the spot here.
Oh boy.
All right? Grandpa, you're going to have to sit up for this one. And if you really don't want to do it, you can say no, but I hope you say yes. Can the two of you pick a song and do a little a cappella for all of us right now?
Yeah, I'd be nervous.
Okay. Well, do you want to know why? You want to know why? Because not many singers that I interview will do that. They get nervous and they're like, "Wait, now what? Wait,
We didn't prepare." Yeah.
So, okay, come on, do something together. Pick a song.
You want to do Ladies
What do you
Ladies
want?
Tramp? Or
Ladies of Tramp.
Ladies Tramp. How about That's Life? or-
That's life, wasn't it?
We do That's Life.
What do we do? That's life.
Hey, whatever.
Let's go.
Whatever.
Wait, that one I'm a little nervous for.
Which one? You nervous on That's Life?
Let's give it a shot.
I'm going to do Ladies Tramp.
Oh, so Ladies of Tramp. Okay. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
We're gonna do one of them. We're gonna
We're
do
going
one.
to sit right here.
You're
We ain't
gonna
going
sit right there?
Oh, we're going to sit
Okay.
right here.
Let's sit right there. Let's
Right
do it.
here.
There
All
we go.
right.
All right, we
Okay.
sit
You
right
want
here.
you want me to start?
You want me to start? You want to start?
You start.
Start. Okay, one of us can
I
start.
love
Yeah,
this.
Go ahead.
Quit jumping in on me.
Come on, Skinny. Come on, Norton.
All right.
You're a riot, Norton. Come on.
1, 2, ready, and she gets too hungry for dinner at 8.
She loves the theater and never comes late.
Oh, she never bothers
Woo.
with anyone that she'd hate.
That's why the lady is a tramp.
Take it, Gramps.
Who doesn't like crap games with barons and earls?
She won't go up to Harlem dressed in ermine and furs.
And she won't dish the dirt with the rest of those girls. That's why the lady is a tramp. Take it, kid.
Let me tell you, she loves the free, fresh wind in her hair.
Life without care. She's broke, but it's oak.
She don't like California.
How come?
'Cause it's cold and it's damp.
No. That's why the lady is a tramp. Come on, kid, let's go. Well, she gets to...
spots through what key we stick it to?
Any
Hold on
kid,
a
go
sec.
ahead, just go. Swing it.
At 8.
She loves the theater, and there never comes a late.
Oh, she never bothers with anyone that she dates.
How come?
'Cause
That's why the lady is a tramp.
Oh, no, she doesn't like crap games with Sharpies and fries.
Won't go up to Harlem in Lincolns and Fords.
Beep, beep.
And she won't dish
all
that
the
dirt with the rest of those broads.
Why, Gramps?
That's why little chickie is a tramp. She loves the free, fried,
wild wind
cool wind
in her hair.
You want to get on key here? Life without care.
She's broke, but it's oak. Yes, she hates California. It's so cold and so damp.
Ho!
Let me tell you, that's why the lady.
That's why the lady.
That's why the lady
is a
tramp.
Oh my gosh, okay, so I'm giving you a standing ovation from my chair, okay? Amazing. Thank you. Right here on the Geri Petito Show.
Thank you.
You guys just made my day.
I'm glad.
Oh my gosh, this
that's
is
what it's all about.
You guys are incredible.
Well, you know what, like I say, thank you so much for having us. And my grandson
You got
Max
to
and
speak, you getting the mic?
I'm so comfortable.
You couldn't move any further.
Yeah, ooh. You know, and no, really, and we had such a great time, and we can't thank you enough, really.
Here we go.
So I said potato, you say potato.
But thank you, Jerry, Mr. Hamilton, Gino.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you,
Listen,
sir.
It's absolutely our
How was
pleasure.
Mrs. Hamilton? How was that Hamilton woman?
She's good. My wife's good.
We're not done, though.
I didn't forget you in the back there, kiddo.
We're not done,
Oh,
guys.
wait, Gramps, we're not done yet.
Oh,
We're so not done yet. So, all right, how many more songs do we have? 2? Let's play one right now.
As many as you guys want to play.
That's right.
you know.
We have 2 more songs, honey. We ain't done yet. And you're welcome for me giving you this beautiful concert.
It's great.
Yeah, like I said, we love every second of it. You know, it's what we love to do.
It's amazing.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we didn't pick that one because it's queued up here for us.
This is amazing.
That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May.
But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June.
I say that's life. And as funny as you may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream.
But I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this fine old world, it keeps spinning around. We have been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king.
We've been up and down and over and down, and we know one thing.
What do you know?
Each time we find ourselves lying flat on our faces,
We pick ourselves up and get back in the races. That's life. That's life, and I can't deny it. Many times I thought of quitting, but my heart won't buy it.
And if we didn't think it's worth one single try,
We'll jump on a big bird and then we'll fly. We've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. We've been up and down and over and out, but we know one thing.
each time we find ourselves lying flat on our faces,
We just pick ourselves up and get back in the races. That's life. That's life, and I can't deny it.
many times we thought of cutting up, baby, but our hearts won't buy it. There's nothing
Shaking come this here July.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna roll ourselves up in a big ball. And
So this was amazing. They were singing live to us. You guys couldn't hear that part, but it made my day. Okay, amazing, guys.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll start with you. What does that song mean to you?
What does that song mean to me?
Yes.
That's a great question.
Yep.
You know what? Let me tell you.
Let me tell you. He'll tell you.
Let me think and tell you.
All right.
Okay, so like that's life. That's what all the people. I think that song, when I really analyze and I really think about it, it's a song about hardship, struggle, the things that life's going to throw at you, obstacles. Everybody's got obstacles in life. No one's life is easy street.
That's right.
No one's life is easy street. Let me tell you. And it's about, like you said, picking yourself up and getting back in that race. The race of life, running down, the timeline that's put in state for us. And it's nothing's going to stop us. No obstacles are getting in our way. Let me tell you. That's That's like my new favorite thing to say is let me tell you. I don't know. I've been saying that nonstop recently. Let me tell you.
Gramps. Grandpa, what do you think? Come on.
That song to me is a journey.
Yep.
It's a life's journey. And like my grandson says, life is like a roller coaster, a lot of ups and downs. And like you say, when you find yourself down, you pick yourself up,
That's right.
you start all over again.
That's right.
And this particular song by Mr. Sinatra, it tells that story
That's right.
of the journey. Like my grandson said, you're making a journey through life. And that's how I see the song. And that's why I always enjoy singing the song. Because it lets people know. It gives them feeling. It gives them hope, too.
Yep.
You jump on that big plane and then you fly. You know what I mean?
Where are we flying to?
We can go to, where's that where the air is rarefied?
Oh, that's Far Bombay. That's where the bar is.
That's where
That's
the bar is.
Where the bar is.
That's where we're going. That's where we're going. Where the bar is.
I want to share a couple things with everybody listening. Everybody has struggles. Everybody has journeys. People were abused, right? I mean, we can't hide that. There's a guy, no arms, no legs, no worries. Check him out. Okay, he was even on Oprah. The guy was born with no arms, no legs, and he has no worries. He even skydives, he scuba dives, he has a family. The guy is amazing. I interviewed someone recently, I'm not going to say names, and she was not only molested by her own mother since birth, okay, sexually molested by her own mother since birth, and then human trafficked to even all her own uncles and cousins. Her mom would just drop her off for hours at a time. Yes. Till she was in her late teens. Anyway, this woman is now an author, a motivator. She has brain damage a little bit, scars from the beatings as well, and she's trying to help people that are being human trafficked and abused. I'm saying all that to say this. The worst for me is when a child is abused, right? But we've all got to do our best to help these people and to put this stuff in the past, and that's life. And unfortunately, we can't control all the things that happen. But with you guys singing and your grandson doing what he's doing, listen, in your name, really, to me. That's how I feel about this. Because I look at you two and my heart melts. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking of my grandson with me. You know what I mean? And look at what's happening here. Now, before we play the final song, I'm going to read a poem out of my book. And there's a reason why I'm choosing this poem. Okay? Everyone messages me and they'll say, oh my gosh, I wish I could sing like your guest. I wish I could dance like your guest. I wish I could write like your guest, whatever. And I want everyone out there to know that everyone has something to offer. So this poem I wrote is called Utilizing Gifts and Talents. Because if anyone out there is struggling with their self-worth or thinking they're not good enough, please, please, please listen to every word of this poem, okay? We are born with talents, we are born with drive, with different gifts to help us thrive. I knew early on I was born to draw and paint, to also write poetry, and to talk without restraint, right? Our gifts and talents should all be used, God's gift to us not be abused. We can go far in life for sure using our gifts to go on tour. All our talents should be used to create ourselves and more, but then our job's to share them, to even up the score. You see, in life, what's needed is not just for ourselves. Once our gifts are mastered, take them off the shelves. A living we can make by spreading them around, not just for the money, but to spread a peaceful sound. Don't take for granted the gifts you're given. Go out and spread the joy. Our gifts are not to be held back for us to self-destroy. Put your efforts forth. Do not hesitate. All your talents, my friend, are never second rate. Never hold them back or you will surely die. Maybe not in body, but your soul will cry. Our gifts were made to share, our talents made to soar. Go through life enlightened and then you can roar. Be proud of who you are. Be happy you're alive. Once again, my friend, your gifts will help you thrive. By putting efforts forth, not keeping them at bay. Oh my gosh. Listen to me. Your names. I can cry right now. Bobby and Max, your names will live forever, boys, forever and a day. Go through life excited for what you sure can give. To yourself and others is our reason to live. Our grave will be quite lonely, but our legacy lives on. Make sure people smile with the breaking dawn. And guys,
That's exactly what we want to do.
not only are you doing that, you, young man, own a piece of my heart because of what you do with your grandfather. Okay? I'm not kidding. That's how much that means to me. When I met them and realized that this is his grandson and they were singing together, I can't even tell you what that meant to me. An Italian grandmother here, right? Think about this. And guys, I want you to really, really check them out. Okay? Because their music is off the freaking charts. Both of them. Even this old guy over here, okay? He thinks he still sounds good. Honey, he still sounds great, right?
No.
Yes, he still sounds great, okay? And his grandson right here. Are you kidding me? Amazing.
Thank you again, really.
Amazing.
You know.
I want to share one last little story with you guys about someone to make you really get it and why this means so much to me, all right? So I got reached out to years ago when I first started doing this by a young black gentleman from Trenton, New Jersey who wanted to become a hip-hop artist. And he reached out to me, and his name is Randy Shank. And he said, Miss Geri, I'm really trying to do my music and my hip-hop and all that and rap. Can I come in studio? And I said, can you keep it clean, young man? And he said, yes, I'll keep it clean. And he came, remember, Doc G, with a
Yes,
few
I
of
do.
his friends? And
Yes, I do.
not only were they incredible, they kept it clean. This young man also owns a piece of my heart. He's now down south under Director 6, SIX. He's also, he does film, he does photography, he does everything and his music. And he's even surprised me live in studio when he came to visit. And he'll message me and say, Miss Geri, I'm trying to keep it clean. But I'm sharing that story to tell you what he said to me. I said, why does hip-hop and rap have to be so violent and so, right? And he said, Miss Geri, everyone has a story to tell. And it needs to be told. And unfortunately, for some of us, that's the only story we know.
That's the truth.
So I don't listen to it, but at least I get it. And I am so thankful and grateful that the story you know comes from this man.
Me too.
Okay, and that's where I'm going with this. You know, the story, the legacy that you gave your grandson, listen, the day the Lord takes you, you're going to be smiling down on him. You're going to be his angel because his story is yours.
Yeah, he's going to take that long.
That's
road.
right.
He's going to travel that road.
And I am just so grateful and thankful that I got to meet you guys, and you're both incredible. And never stop being who you are to your grandfather. I love you.
Thank you, Jeff. You know,
And nothing's gonna stop me. Nothing can stop me. You know,
and we
I
have-
do anything for him.
We do. We have such great chemistry. And the love there, you can see the two of us when we're together, the way we sing together. You know, and it's, people say it to us. They see it. You know, and I'm glad. I'm glad that people are, you know, noticing us. They're interested. They get in touch with Max through his website. Eventually, we'll put one up as the generations. You know, but this to us is a great honor today to come and share
Yes.
with your audience, with you, Mr. Hamilton,
I love it. Mr. Hamilton.
Reuben James. He's over there in a.
Give a shout out to your audience. Come on. Tell everybody who your audience here is.
Hey, I'd like to give a special shout out to our great friend Jeff. You want to say something about Jeff here?
Oh, jeez, he's gonna. I gotta. No.
Hey, you drove me all the way out here. Come on.
No, I'm this my friend Jeffrey. He's unsurpassed as a friend. I can't do a lot of things without him, really. And he lives an hour away now, you know, and he'll just come, just jump in his Jeep. Come on, what do you got to do? What do you got to do now? And it's great. He drives me all over because I have trouble at night driving. And he's a great guy. You know, his wife is terrific too. Don't get me wrong. Susie Q's all right. You know. But this man here, without him, it's a lot of things I cannot do in this world.
Jeffrey, I want to thank you as well for bringing them here. Listen, he wouldn't even give me his number. I had to tell him, I swear, I'm not a stalker, okay? Thank you, Jeffrey. Amazing. And thank you for getting us their music. Okay? That was beautiful. Now, who do you want to give a shout out to, young man?
I'd like to give out. I'm already just looking
You make
at
him
I'm already lost for
tongue-tied.
words. Let me tell you. Yeah, you do. You do. You know, you're so beautiful. You know. I'd like to give a special shout out to my girlfriend Kyla. Thank you so much for being with me today here. You know, I told her. You know, I had a little bit of a slow start this morning, and I told her, hey, listen, the show's at 3. We got to get there. You know.
Here we go.
I said,
Wait,
Gramps.
here we go.
I said, Gramps and Jeff's gonna be driving us. So I text her at like 1:12. I'm like, hey, listen, you know, I'm on my way. And she's like, are you kidding me? What are you talking about? What are you on your way? I'm like, we gotta go. You know.
So he's blaming you is what he's
No.
doing.
I'm not blaming her. I should have gave her more of a plan with what's going on today. But the point is, she got ready and she came out here with me today. And not many people have, besides for my grandfather and Jeff and my mother, you know, my family, not many people have really truly stuck by my side in life. I've been, you know, it's very hard to find true friends nowadays and true people that'll love you and care about you in this world. And this young lady right here, let me tell you, she's the best. She is the most beautiful person inside and out, a beautiful personality. And I really couldn't ask for a better, you know, girlfriend to have by my side in this journey that I call life. And I really,
That's beautiful.
hey, stick around for a while, will you?
And thanks for coming here today. So we have one more song.
Oh, good.
And before we play it, Doc G, what would you like to say to everybody?
Well, I mean, the fact that I know him through his mom, Amy, his music was great. I heard it. And to be here, be part of this, just like you said, grandfather, grandson, how could you not get it, you know? I mean, I'm tearing here.
I know, me too.
I mean, because these are the precious moments that you guys are going to remember, both of you.
Absolutely.
And I would give anything for my grandfather and me to just even be at one place at one time. But this is tremendous, and I'm just so glad that, number one, she made it happen for you. Jeff made it happen for you. Everybody here, and just to be here on my studio with Ruben and my co-partner, it's just a tremendous. It's a tremendous feeling, but it's also a great emotional thing. I can see you getting emotional. I'm getting emotional. She's getting emotional. I mean, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
And nobody, unfortunately, nobody believes when people do this. A lot of radio stations won't allow this for some reason. Don't ask me why, but you guys are welcome back anytime.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
Hey, well, we're here.
That's
Well,
very appreciated.
Thank you, Jerry, for letting this happen today.
Should I bring some gravy?
Bring the gravy.
Bring the gravy.
Cookies.
Lemon cookie. Don't forget
Yeah,
the
lemon
lemon
drop cookies.
Bring
So
the
now,
gravy.
I think we're going to do something different today. Usually I play my theme song at the end, but we're not going to do that. So don't play the song yet, Ruben, because I want them to talk about that song and then have closing words, and we're going to close out with your final song. What song is it that we're going to be playing?
What's left?
Ladies a Tramp.
Oh,
Okay. So first talk about the song. Tell us what that song means to you.
Well, we
Wait, didn't we just play that already?
Yes,
we just sang it live for you a little
You
bit.
sang it live.
You know.
Okay, that's fine.
Right.
That's fine.
we did this song here. We've been doing duets now. We've been picking duets to do and all. So he says, "How about let's do Ladies a Tramp?" Because I usually do that as a solo. You know, I said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And we do this song together, and it's just a song that hits the Sinatra era, hits that era, and it just carries us through. And that's what makes our music different than other music, other musicians, other singers. I mean, I know you have a whole gang of singers that come up here, and they're fantastic. I mean,
Yep.
they are fan. I know a lot of them.
Yes, yes.
They are fantastic, you know. But everybody has their own niche.
That's right.
You know, you know when you talk about, I got to say about his mother, Amy. One of the most beautiful people you'll ever meet.
She is.
She gives everything, especially to this young man here. She has 3 other siblings home, but I want to see. She wants to see him up, so his name up in lights also. I
It
believe.
will be.
You know, and there's so many other people that you can sit here and talk for. People that help me through certain, like you say, you're going through a certain stage in life, and you know, like you say, and there's people to help you. There's people to help you get through that low. Let's put it that way.
I want you to say something encouraging to everyone listening. Tell them your age again, because there's a reason why that's important, and give them something encouraging, and listen to him.
I'm 74 years old. All right. You know, at my age, you get a lot of aches and pains. But when I'm performing, either with my grandson, I don't feel anything.
I love that.
There's not a bone in my body that hurts. But if you say to me, "Oh, I used to sing," I spoke to somebody. I said, "So why aren't you singing now? Don't stop singing. Don't stop doing what you love." You know, you just go out and you grab the bull by the horns. Hey, listen, you go to karaoke. It's karaoke, yes. Every singer is great, no matter how they sound. They are, because they're doing what they love. Don't stop doing that. Don't stop reaching for the star. Don't stop looking. Go for that rainbow. Go for that brass ring. Because we're only on this earth a short time. Only he knows when that number is coming up.
That's right.
I just asked him one thing. I said, "Do me a favor. I don't want to go sing in the choir." I said, "But put me down like in the middle in the lounge area, and I'd be very happy." That's the truth. You got to go through life. There are ups and downs. There are a lot of people out there that are not fortunate as we are. Don't have what we have. But that's why you got to be grateful. And that's why you got to give back. You have to give back from your heart.
That's right.
If this young lady was to call me up tomorrow and say, "Bobby, I'm going to do such and such a place. Can you come?" In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
And it will happen again, baby.
My grandson, Max, he's the same way. We do things because we want to give back to the world, to the community. And if I can do a word of encouragement, no matter what your age is, no matter how you feel, do the things you love. That's all I can say.
Well, I want to ask you, Max, at your age,
Of course.
to talk to people more of your age and give them some inspiring thoughts.
People my age, if I really had to say, you know, it's, you know, my grandfather hit the nail on the head.
Right.
That was, you know, I feel the same way. We're on the same path with that. My advice is, hey, listen, I'm 21 years old. I have not seen the world. I have not seen the world. By no means am I in really any position to give life advice. I've only seen just the tip of the iceberg. But at this point in my life, I feel like it's very important to know where your priorities lie and who your real friends are, who you can count on when you need it. Because this is not an easy time, especially in today's world, in today's economy. Things are very difficult to afford, very difficult to handle, life is not easy for our generation today. But that's why it is important to know who your friends are, who you can count on in your time of need. My grandfather, you know, I ever need anything, he'd help me out in a heartbeat. Same to you, of course, you know. And same to you, you know, God bless. You know, it's the ones who stick around when the going gets tough. That's the ones you want to keep around. The ones who are going to, you know, the ones who are going to run when the, you know, what hits the fan. Those are the ones you got to, you know, take the toilet paper and wipe them away. They don't need to be here. That's right. When, you know, it's, I guess what I'm trying to say is just, you know who your friends are, know who really loves you and who cares about you, because, you know, it's not easy. Life is not going to be easy. You know, I have realistic expectations of life. I'm not in some dreamland, you know.
Yep.
But it's not going to be easy. But if you surround yourself with the right people, it makes it just a little bit easier.
There you go. So I want to say thank you to everyone here today. I want to say thank you to everyone listening. Please share this show. Okay. I want to say thank you to our audience. Thank you, guys.
Love you, babe.
And Max, thank you so much for being who you are. Thank you so much for honoring me today with this incredible show.
This is a privilege to be here, really.
That's what it was, a show. Grandpa.
Yes.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for not only honoring us here on Hamilton Radio today, for bringing this young man with you, for showing him what life is about. He's a beautiful young man, and I can tell he's part of you. And I want to thank you so much, so much. This door is always open, and his voice is still great. So thank you so much, Bobby. Say that again.
I want to thank you so much for having us here today. My heart is full of joy. Petito. But my grandson, fruit of my loom. But in all seriousness, we had a great time here today. We thank everybody here. Yeah. And we thank you, the audience,
That's right.
for letting us into your lives today.
Yeah.
I second that.
And, you know, hopefully you'll just pass on the sunshine. And that's what it is. Pass on the sunshine of what you have to other people. I know there's a lot of people out there that are entertainers that I know are listening.
Yep.
Just go out there. Do a smile. I had my bunch of guys when we did the VA. We did the veterans. We did that thing. And you guys came tenfold to help me out.
I remember.
Can I mention who they were?
Go ahead.
Kenny and Linda.
Yep. Well,
Silver
they
and
were
gold.
listening today.
Yeah. Silver and gold. Donnie Pesci. My grandson Max. I think it was Jersey Gold. We had such an array of talent.
George was there too.
My friend George was there. We had such an array of talent. We raised money for the VA, for the veterans. You know what I mean? Can I say how much?
Come on.
Well, we put over $2,600 for the veterans.
Beautiful.
And all the money that was collected went to the veterans. And it was such a great show. Jeff was there.
I was supposed to be there, guys, but I was sick. I had my tickets and everything.
So it was a great honor for us just to be there and perform.
Amazing.
And that's what I'm saying. Just go out, make somebody smile. You make somebody smile, you made somebody's day. That's the way I feel about it.
So we're going to close out, like I said, a little differently today, not with my theme song, but we're going to close out with one of their songs again. And I want to thank everybody for listening. Okay? Here we go, guys.
It's been an honor and a privilege.
Honest, yes.
Thank you, guys. Okay, Ruben, take us out.
She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She loves the theater. Stop jumping in. And there never comes a late. Now you go.
Oh, she never bothers with anyone that she'd hate. 'Cause that's why the lady is a tramp.
Doesn't like crap games with Byrons and Earls.
She won't go up to Harlem dressed in ermine and furs.
And she won't dish the dirt. Woo. with the rest of those girls.
Tell me.
That's why the lady is a tramp.
She loves the free, fresh wind in her hand.
Life without care.
She's broke, but it's oak. She don't like California,
How come?
'cause it's cold and it's damp.
That's why the lady is a tramp.
Take it away, Gramps. Come on.
Oh.
Show 'em how it's done.
She gets too hungry, baby, to wait for dinner at 8.
She adores the theater. However, never comes late.
She never bothers with people she hates.
That's why the lady is a tramp. Oh, no, no, no. She doesn't like dice games with Sharpies and fries.
Won't go up to Harlem in Lincoln's and Ford.
She won't dish all the dirt with all the rest of them bras. That's why this lady is a tramp. She loves the free, fine, wild wind in her hand.
Life without care.
She's broke, but it's oak. Yes, she hates California. It's so cold and so damp.
Why?
That's why the lady.
That's why the lady.
That's why the lady is a tramp.